Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Dave with BuyOrBorrow Music, and today I'm here with Alex Auxier from Origin Effects. He is their artist relations manager. And we're going to talk about the Cali76 Mark II, which is, in our opinion, probably the biggest release that they've put out in a very, very long time. It's their flagship product, and they have done a ton of improvements to this, including a lot of internal things. They brought the meter back, which was a huge sort of a demand from users. But today we're going to talk a little bit about artists and who is using this particular pedal, how it constitutes into their sound, and just kind of go down the journey of unwinding the mysteries of compression, because I know this is so such a paradox for so many people. So starting out, I know you mentioned some pretty big names. Like who are our primary 1176 lovers out in the world?
We've got David Gilmour.
Just the little name.
Little name. We got Peter Frampton. We've got John Mayer, Seal, Joey Landreth. We actually have a bunch of artists that play this exact pedal. And so far, their reaction to having this one in their hands is they're surprised that we were able to make this better.
Yeah, because the first one was already so good. I mean,
It became an industry standard very quickly when we took an 1176, a piece of studio equipment, and put it into this pedal. Yeah, so it became kind of the basis of a lot of their sounds almost overnight. So a lot of the stuff, I mean, especially with John Mayer, the stuff that you hear has almost all been put through an 1176. It's his favorite compressor for sure. So when he got his hands on one of these, he immediately took to it.
Yeah, I think too, we all sort of disregard, I think in some sense, of how important the 1176 was from a studio production standpoint, because I've heard people say for years, it's like if you're listening to any great record from 70s, 80s, 90s, even 2000s, you're probably hearing the sound of an 1176 because it was so integral to just pop music in general. But the fact that they took that to a pedal is pretty mind-blowing. And again, you get back to folks like John Mayer. But I mean, again, Gilmour stood out to me immediately because when I always think of him, I think about compression, how big that is as a part of his sound. But maybe talk about some of the improvements here in the Mark II that have got those artists so much more excited about this new iteration.
Definitely the meter. The meter was the number one request to bring back the TX, the big box Calis that you can find going online now for $3,000. That's our unicorn now. Every company gets one, and that's ours. Those are really hard to find. I would put this up against those any day, honestly. Now you've got the meter, you've got a smaller footprint. I know some people really think that just because it's big, it's better, but to be honest with you, the sidechain stuff that we did to this, it really brings it in line with those TX pedals. So if you don't have that much money to throw around on one, and you're not John Mayer and and just got several for free back in the day, this is a really good alternative. And I think that probably my favorite feedback so far was from, of all guys, Jeff Loomis. Huge metal player, but he's always been a big Cali guy. And he just emailed me yesterday, and he simply said, the other one's coming off the board. This is going on. I honestly didn't know that you could do this better than you had done it. This is perfect. So feedback's been positive.
That's incredible. It's funny. I would not have guessed that metal players would be really jazzed about this, but that's pretty cool to hear that somebody like Jeff has this as a real integral piece of the rig.
It is kind of few and far between that we have a lot of metal guys, but I mean, I have Rex Brown from Pantera playing the bass version of this. Which, by the way, it is important to note that we do have a bass version of this pedal coming out. We also have a pretty popular pedal called the Stacked Edition, which is, stacked compressions, two compressors in one essentially. And that's sticking around for now in its current form. So we'll have the guitar, the bass, and then the stacked. I believe the slide rig is going the way of the Dodo, though. Yeah. Quite frankly, the slide rig and the stacked were, a bit redundant.
Yeah.
But this guy's here to stay, and we're really excited about it. So this has a 9-volt input, and then internally it scales up to 24. So you get tons of clean headroom in that. We've also done a few EQ tweaks, so it is a bit of a flatter low-end sound, and we've kind of just, in general, improved the feeling that you get on the ear as far as the overall responsiveness of this pedal.
That's awesome. Well, anytime we talk about a pedal like this, Origin makes some incredible stuff, and just, I wish you could feel this through the screen, but this is, that's probably like 3 pounds. These things are absolute tanks, and the quality is just incredible. And I think, like we have discussed one-on-one before, the thought process that went into this was created from an audiophile standpoint all the way down. Yeah. So quality is just incredible, but that also comes with a price point. Right, so these things are priced accordingly because they are great.
So they're priced to last.
And they're priced to last,
yeah.
Absolutely. And what I think is cool is, if you're familiar with BuyOrBorrow Music in our program, we allow musicians to get their hands on these kind of products for a very low monthly subscription fee. You can try it out. If you love it, you buy it. If not, you can send it back and you try more stuff. So I think the beauty of something like this, where maybe you're not ready to take the leap on spending this much money on a pedal, but you want to get your hands on it. Check us out. We'll put a link in the description here if you want to pull one of these out. But yeah, thanks for joining us, man. We're again super jazzed about this. We're gonna plug it up, play it, make some noise, and see if it becomes our new favorite.
We are very excited as well. Thanks for having us.
Yeah.